Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an early look at Tango Fiesta. This is a twin-stick shooter currently in development by Spilt Milk Studios. It is available on Steam Early Access, and it's kind of interesting. It's still very early in its development. As you can see, each menu entry has a tag. So you've got alpha and beta. The settings are apparently in beta. The rest of it's in alpha. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean, but yeah. Everything, as with all my early looks, everything that you see here is subject to change. So we've got the multiplayer aspect of it. You've got online multiplayer. It's a co-op multiplayer, not, deathmatch or anything. So the way I understand the multiplayer in this is you can do a mixture of online and local. So I could have a local multiplayer with two people on here, and then a friend, who knows where, could have another local multiplayer with two people, and then we could have an online multiplayer between those two people. I don't know if that's actually how it is, but that's the way I'm understanding it. So, and I don't know if that's actually implemented or not. I haven't tried the multiplayer yet. I do have another key for this, but it wasn't quite ready, and now I just got to get people together to do it. So we're gonna do this through single player, and then maybe in a little while we'll try a multiplayer version of it. So anyway, let's hop into single player and let's take a look at what we got. So we've got 4 characters. We've got John Strong, who's the only person with a last name. He is your typical Rambo-esque, wearing no shirt, buff dude. Then you've got Macmillan, who is the token black guy. You've got Miller, who is the token old blurry guy. I'm guessing his vision's going. And then you've got Bionic Cop, who would be your token resurrected dead guy turned into android or cyborg? I don't know. Each one has different stats. As you can see, their accuracy and stamina are exactly the same. John Strong and Macmillan are exactly the same. Miller is faster, but weaker, and Bionic Cop is slower and healthier. So we're gonna hit up John Strong because, well, he's got a last name. And then you've got a bunch of weapons. I have not unlocked a single weapon yet. So right now you've just got an Arius and an Uzi. I don't want the Uzi. I want the Arius. And then you got a 12 gauge and the Uzi for your secondary weapon. And then a grenade. Grenade! You got nothing else. So, let's start this up and see how we come in. So, there's your gamepad controls. I am using a gamepad. So, here we go. And we fell in. There are 2 ways you can come in. You can either come in with a parachute, or you can do what I did and fall. And apparently you cannot shoot while running. Now, it does have a lot of problems. Most notably, if you're up against a wall, you won't move. Oh, get this before I die. It doesn't really show you what your objective is. Like, I have no idea what the point of this is, except you've got these gold arrows. So you kind of follow the gold arrows. And here we are. We've got our objective here, presumably to destroy these buildings. And that apparently ended up destroying that one. Whoa. Now, these guys will actually destroy their own building. And as you can see, they do like to spawn right on top of you. Aiming is difficult because it only does 4 points. Kill you. And I've completed the objectives, but I am still... See? Jumped right on top of me and killed me. So it's not without its problems. Alright. And you gotta hit the right button when you want to continue on. The big thing that this thing has is it's procedurally generated. So every time you go in, it's completely new.
Mission start.
So here we come in with our umbrella, and the objectives are right near me. Which is quite convenient, because now I can take care of that. Oh, that time the screen didn't shake. There we go, destroy that. So you also have grenades that you can throw. Me, I don't really care too much about the grenades. Get out of here. And apparently... Oh, no, I'm not out of ammo. Just didn't want to shoot. There we go. I don't think I was holding down the run button. And you can collect the coins.
Mission complete.
There we go. So the mission kind of completes on its own. It doesn't seem to have any, like, structure to it. It's not like kill all the enemies. It's just completely random. And I do not understand how that works. I also don't know how many levels there are, because there's no explanation as to what the hell is going on. And honestly, that's my biggest problem. Like, I spawned in right with a guy who shot me. There's a lot of issues with this right now. Come on. That screen shake is just ridiculous. I think they're kind of going for ridiculous. I am apparently stuck in there. Whatever that building is.
Mission complete.
And mission complete. So sometimes the missions are really easy like that. Sometimes they are stupid hard. And that all comes down to the procedural generation. I have yet to be able to unlock anything because I don't know what's needed. I'm assuming you have to get through a certain number of missions, but nothing's explained to you. There's no indication of what you need to do. It's just go to those arrows, destroy it. As it sits right now, it's not particularly fun. It's more obnoxious than anything. Your melee attack is awkward. The enemies spawn right on top of you. They spawn within buildings. Sometimes they'll spawn, 5 or 6 at a time. It's just, there's a lot of awkwardness. Going into the shallows, you slow down, but not always. Your aiming angles, you can walk in any combination of direction, but you can only, see, right there, I just got surrounded. You can only shoot in the 4 or 8 directions. You will miss so much. And it's kind of awkward at times. Overall, it's not bad. It has some promise, but I think right now it's a little bit early. A little bit too early to be playing this. But it definitely has some promise. Now, also take into account that I am not the best player of these games. I'm not particularly good at twin stick shooters. Never really played them up until recently. But this one, as far as the twin stick shooters I've played recently, which are all in early access, this one's honestly the weakest. It really is. It can turn into a bullet hell really quick. It can be very difficult to play it, and it can get really frustrating when you get multiple enemies just jumping on top of you. It's frustrating as hell. And the fact that they're destroying their own, you know, whatever this is. And apparently, I can't do it. There we go. Look at them all. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is available on Steam Early Access. Check it out if it looks like something you might enjoy. And we will see you next time.